Hey guys, what's going on here? My top fitness gurus, right? The people that I also, on top of me doing my research on Scholar, Google, the website I believe everybody should go on. It's pretty much Google, but it's the Scholar version on Google where you only read the articles and journals, and you guarantee to get a majority of the stuff that's not influenced by, the country's marketing system or whatever. If you just want straight, unbiased information that is objective and that is not, like I said, trying to sell you supplements, go to Scholar Google, right? Because the research they do there is for really, it's not mainly for bodybuilding. It's mainly for people that have like diseases, I don't know, cancer, diabetes, people that are wasting away, whatever. But it's stuff that you could apply to building muscle because it's all about protein synthesis, right? They do a lot of research on muscles. I go on Scholar Google a lot, but I also, my technique, the Team 3D way of learning something, right, is observation. Observation, looking at a lot of different things and drawing out conclusions. If you've been a subscriber of mine for a while, you know that I love looking at different aspects, even outside of bodybuilding. And then I draw the conclusion. I draw the common threads. So I will look at weightlifters, powerlifters, bodybuilders, gymnasts, people in prison, people that do physical activities, that have nothing to do with building muscle but still get big. All you could think about, I observe. Then I draw my conclusion, right? So what I do is I will develop a theory, or I'll try to study something, but then I'll also look at gurus. I also look at fitness gurus because a lot of them disagree on many things. So how can that help you if they're disagreeing? If you notice that a lot of fitness gurus disagree on many things, but they all agree on at least one thing, then that one thing must be 99.9% accurate, right? But these guys have a lot of experience under their belts. So that's my strategy. That's how I get my information. I don't just look at one source and draw a conclusion. No, you gotta look at every aspect. So a lot of fitness gurus that I look at based on their success, not just with pro bodybuilders, but with regular people and stuff like that. Because these guys are on an elite level, so they can't really make too many mistakes. Yes, the clients have good genetics and own substances, but they still have to perform at a high level. So these guys, in order to make a living, have to do a lot of research. And I always told you guys, the best way to learn is through somebody else's experience. So these guys go out there and get their PhDs or whatever, and then I just come out here and read their stuff and then get something that they spend years on. All right. So here goes my list. Oh shit! Come on, you can run that light. Okay, good. Hanny Rambod is a guy that I listen to a lot. Creator FSD7. They call him the Pro Maker. He's the trainer of Phil Heath, Jay Cutler. Worked with a lot of professional athletes. Lionel Bayeke, whatever. So check him out. Hanny Rambod has a lot of good principles. His main principles are, a bigger muscle, a stronger muscle. You got to get a muscle strong enough to get it big, and then you got to stretch the fascia by doing high volume pump sets at the end. I tried that on my chest a few months back, and it worked wonders. Check out Hanny Rambod. Check out Brad Contreras. He does a lot of studies on hypertrophy and EMG studies and things like that. Check out Charles Glass. You gotta check out Charles Glass. If you don't know him, then you're missing out. Check out Brad, I can't pronounce his last name, Brad Schoenfeld, something like that. He has a lot of research on hypertrophy. This guy, if it's something about muscles, he knows. Check out George Farah, amazing guy. He's the one working with Kai Green at the moment. He's also a guy who trained The Rock for Pain and Gain. He has extensive knowledge of nutrition and bodybuilding. And also check out, there's a lot of other guys that I check out, but these are my main guys, right? Hanny Rambod, Charles Glass, George Farah, Brad Contreras. I go to Subversity sometimes, and if there's somebody that I forgot, I'm probably gonna mention it on the screen or in the description. But check these guys out on top of reading, journals. You're gonna get a lot of information from these guys. So I hope that helps, guys. All right, I'm out of here. Oh, and I can't forget about Ben Pakowski. Ben Pakowski, I cannot forget about him. Great bodybuilder, athlete, really good personality, but he also does a lot of, he's just like me, he loves knowledge, right? There's a lot of research on hypertrophy, so check him out also. And last but not least, Leroy Colbert. I'm a big fan of Leroy, apart from the fact that he has beef with the Hodge twins. Apart from that, I'm a big fan of Leroy. The information he puts out there. I mean, first guy to develop 21-inch arms without drugs or protein shakes or all that bullshit. He has a lot of knowledge on this belt. The guy's been working out since he was 10 years old. Now I think he's 80 now. Obviously he stopped, but he has a lot of experience on his belt. And I go to him when I'm looking for stuff that's not corrupted by marketing, right? Things that are not corrupted by all these new studies, these new supplements that are out there. Because back in his era, they had pretty much nothing, right? So yeah, that's it, guys. Guys, I keep forgetting, it's supposed to be a top 10 list. So the last two, once again, last but not least, can't believe I forgot him. Charles Poliquin, I can't pronounce his last name. I think it's Poliquin or Poliquin or whatever. He has extensive knowledge on strength and building muscle. And number 10 is, I forgot his name. Damn it, he's the guy that trains Johnny Jackson. He has a lot of videos of him training. He's actually a strength powerlifting coach, but he also knows a lot about hypertrophy. I forgot his name, but he has some sick knowledge on hypertrophy and building muscle. So guys, there goes my top 10. I'm going to put their names in the description. Check him out. You can never know too much.